We're going to be doing twists today, so be careful. Do what you can do, not what I can do. If you're outside on your patio, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the sounds that are coming from nature. It is now 8 o'clock in the morning, so let us begin. If anyone else struggles in, they can. So we're all standing here in Tadasana. I want you, it's going to be a little bit unorthodox, but I really want you to bring in all the anxiety, bring in all the antsiness, all the stress, all the stir craziness, the cabin fever, all of it. I want you to bring it up to the surface. So bubble it up. Let it build. So take a deep breath in. I want you to ground yourself to the ground so at least you have a support system. You have Mother Earth supporting you. So just breathe. Allow it to come up. Build up. All the anxieties, all the stress, all the garbage, all the worries, your concerns, all those things that are building up within you. Just let it come into and bubble up and let it build up to the surface. And when you take a deep breath in, I want you to elevate your hands so it continues to build. It lifts from your feet, going to your fingertips, and it tries to go to the universe now. Go to someplace bigger than you. The sun is bigger than you, so throw out all those anxieties, that garbage, that stress, those concerns. Give it to the biggest thing in you. Then exhale, you're going to go push your hips back, bend your knees. Try to go and touch your toes. So you're going to allow the yin and the yang to come. So now your fingertips are touching the ground. You are going in deep. Good. Then you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to roll yourself up. Nice. Tucking your tailbone and your belly button. Lift the hands up again. We're going slow today. Intentional. Lower the hands down, push the hips back, going into chair, trying to touch your fingertips to the ground. Go as deep as you can go. When you lift yourself up, tuck the belly in, you're going to roll yourself up, nice and tall, mountain pose, all the way up again. Push, exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, roll yourself up. Elevate. Getting all that junk out, because right now I'm really kind of getting there. This is so annoying. Good. Now we're going to come back up. And I'm just going to just twist, okay? I just want everyone to just twist. You're just going to continue. Just continue. I must apologize for all of this. Oh. Just continue to twist, okay? Just continue to twist it out. I'm sorry that we're having such difficulties with the computer. It is complicated. I just don't understand why. So now that we finished twisting, right, I just want you to calm down. And we're going to twist down and then come back up. And just twist down and then come back up. So with all the frustration that's happening today, happening throughout the week, I want you to just let it build up, okay? Because we're going to burn it out. Especially right now, because this is annoying. Because now I have to work on my computer yet. This is all, we're just trying to get it all out of our systems right now. Last one, coming up. Then come back. Open up the feet. Just open up the hands. We're just going to allow ourselves to go to star. And then inhale up. Go to star. Then inhale up. Go to star. Then inhale up. Go to star. Inhale up. Star. Up. Star. Up. Star. Up. Star. Up. Two more. Up. Last one. Up. This time when we go down, just stay down and just go twisting. Just like I said, we were going to twist. But I want you to stay low in your chair. Well, chair pose, I should say. This is not in a chair, but we are staying low. Go as fast as you can. And then come right back up. Oh. Release. Oh. Turn your feet in. Oh. Open up and down. Open up and down. Open up and down. Up and down. Keep breathing. I did mention frustrations before. I did mention issues before, to bubble them up into the surface. Universe has a very great sense of humor. Now both hands. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Join me whenever you can, guys. Last one. Good. Placing our hands on our hips. Just breathe deep. Another one. Two more. Last one. Good. With our hands on our hips, we're just going to go ding-dong a little bit, okay? Just a little bit of a ding-dong. Because I want to squeeze every inch of the frustration. I want to squeeze every inch of the negativity. I want to squeeze every little bit of my anxieties, stir craziness, the antsiness, the attitudes, the things I just can't control. Just gonna move them side to side because you can't fight things you just can't control. You have to go with the flow. Just like on the beach, you have to go with the flow. So just ding dong. And you're gonna come back to center and you're gonna rock your hips back and then rock them forward, roll up into Tadasana. You're gonna act like you're going into a chair pose and then roll yourself up. Go back, roll yourself up. I'm gonna do the side version for you so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm sitting back and I'm tucking it in and rolling up. Pushing back, tucking it in, and rolling up. Pushing back, tucking it in, rolling up. Pushing back, tucking it in, rolling up. Pushing back, tucking it in, rolling up. Good, 2 more. Push back, rolling in. Inhale, exhale, tuck. Inhale, good. So now we're gonna go back to the twist again, okay? So just twist. Just twist. Should be very gentle, very smooth, very smooth. Good. Now I want you to go deep and then lift. Go deep and then lift. So you are going down into a squat and then lifting. You're going down into a squat and then lifting. So you are really a squatting exercise, but of course in yoga we call it a chair. So we're going into a swinging chair. Not a twisted chair, but a swinging one. So you're just pushing back and coming up. Pushing back and coming up. Pushing back and coming up. Back. Up. When you come up, that's an inhale. Down is your exhale. So it's not about the knees bending, it's about that hip pushing backwards. Last 2. Good. Come back to center. Return to ding dong. Breathe here. So just keep breathing. Good. Now we're just going to go into 4 corners. Pushing the hips back, to the side, forward, to the other side. Back, to the side, forward, to the other side. Back, to the side, forward, other side. Really small. Good. And then you're going to reverse the direction. And then come back to center. We're going to roll ourselves down. So I just want you to roll yourself down. Tuck in the tailbone, tuck in the belly, roll your head, touch down to the ground. So you're going into a slouching forward fold. I'm just going to hold it here. Allow your legs to wobble, allow your legs to move, allow your legs to just strengthen, and then relax. Your feet are going to allow your body to move side to side, forward and back a little bit because it's trying to adjust. Your head's going to be here for a while, so you might want to close your eyes. If you have low blood pressure, you really want to start nodding your head so that the blood doesn't pull too much to your head. So get on up again, everyone. You're going to bend the knees, push the hips back. Slowly bring your hands onto your thighs so you can adjust. If you have low blood pressure, allow yourself to roll up very, very, very slow. And then once you're up, you're up. We're going to do it again, so take it easy right here. Okay? If you want extra, you're going to interlace your fingers and allow the hands to be very heavy. You're going to roll down, tuck in the tailbone, tuck in the head. Roll yourself down. You're going around the spine as if you're a candy cane, going into your hook pose. You're going to hold it here. If you can go a little lower, you're going to allow yourself to go lower. You're just going to be a swinging vine. You're just going to move your upper torso. Keep rocking side to side. Try to feel those thighs, try to feel the hips. When you're moving side to side, you're using your hands. So it's like, the gorilla poses that they're just moving side to side this way, but the legs are still. So you're really moving from the hips, from the obliques. You're going to walk to one side, and you're going to hold that side. Feel the stretch. This leg is going to stretch. This leg's going to stretch more. It depends on your body, but right here is twisting more. So we are going into slight twist today, as I said. Just go slow. Go intentional. Let's be like mops and wring ourselves out of all the anxieties that we're feeling today. Feeling because of the quarantine. Feeling because we can't go to the beach today. And then we're going to walk to the other side. You're going to feel the same thing. This time, this leg should be stretching a little bit more than this side, but here around this hip should be stretching. Then you're going to come back to center. But we're not going to roll on up because that would be way too much for our heads. We're going to bring our hands forward. And you're going to slowly bend one knee at a time. And walk yourself to the mat. And then you go back to ding dong. Allow your head to settle because now it should be in a level plane. We weren't able to lift our heads above our hearts, but now we should be level with our hearts. So the head's draining a little bit slowly. So just take your time here. Allow your brain to adjust. Coming back into chair pose, to tabletop position. We are going to twist, but my leg's going to go back. I'm going to try to lift my hip up. Now I'm going to bring it underneath my hip again. I'm going to bring my leg back, twist it to the opposite side, lift my hip up, and then come back. So you are going super slow. Take your time. We're going into deep twists. Coming back in. Pushing back. Lifting, Coming back in. Back. Lifting. And coming back in. Okay? So all I'm doing is bringing my leg back, crossing it over my other side, and then I lift my hips up. Then I bend the knee and I bring it right back underneath my hips. And I just switch side to side. So I'm going very slow. Okay? If this is too easy for my advancers, all we're doing really is going into a deep side plank. Okay? Just another modification of that side plank that we do in yoga. Bring that opposite leg all the way across to come back. So that is a twist. So it's a twisted side plank, and we're still twisting the body. And I'll open it up nice and slow. Try to bring out all the anxieties, all the frustration. Go slow. Go intentional, go slow. Two more. Here's the last one. And we turn back to your ding dong. I'm hoping the twisting is helping to get the frustrations of the day. We can't control everything, you know? And this is an example of just letting go of things we just can't control of. Just going back to the mat and allowing the mat to just relax us and do our thing. Okay, for those of us who have really tight wrists, you might want to go and put your hands in a fist, or get your blocks, or go down to your forearms. Use whatever you have in your house. Or use whatever you have at this current moment in time. So I'm just going to allow you to get ready into the position you choose. Because we are going to go into, well, if you're in this pose, you're in dolphin. If you're on your hands and knees, it's going to go into, you're going to downward facing dog. So you're going to stay here, you're going to tuck in your toes, and you're going to lift the hips up. So if you are on your forearms, you're in dolphin. If you're on your wrists, you're in downward facing dog. So it's up to you how you want to be. And while you're here, you are going to twist, but you're going to bend the knees and twist coming inwards. So the knee, so if you're doing your left knee is going towards your right elbow. Then it's going to come back up. And then your right goes towards your left elbow and comes back up. So you are twisting from the lower half. If you're in dolphin pose, it might feel a little bit strange, okay? It just might feel a little bit harder, a little bit easier. That's what it looks like in dolphin. Take your time, okay? Just take your time.
back to center. If you're here, you're going to lower down to your knees. Big toes together, separate the knees, and you're going to go into child's pose. While you're here, see if you can compare yourself to what you first felt when I told you to bring up all those anxieties, bring up all those frustrations, all the things you cannot control, to allow it to come up to the surface so it can be released. See if you feel different. See if all those things that you really can't control, have they escaped? Or do you feel little remnants stay behind? Are they still in your body? Are they sticking to your bones stubbornly? I want you to take the hand that's closest to the screen. If you look facing the screen head on, then use your right hand. Bring the right elbow to the knee. Turn the palm facing up. You're going to turn the hand out so it can come towards the chest, underneath the chest, so it can go towards the left side. Thread the needle, excuse me, and go into twisted side child pose. Make sure your hips are trying to stay centered and they're not going to the side. They're staying centered. Might be a lot of stuff you're thinking about. A lot of pressure within the body. You may think you're straight, but then we're not. And I hope you can hear me clearly because I know I'm twisted away from the screen. So just try your best. The hand that's underneath the body, okay, the one that's trying to go to the other side, you're going to bend the elbow and try to give yourself a pat on the shoulder, a pat on the back. If you can see my fingers from the screen. And then you're going to come back down. And then you're going to go up. And then come back down. And then up. And then down. Then up. And then down. Then up. And you just keep going up and down. And you're going to hold it here. See if you can grab your hand. Wrap it around your shoulders and push the shoulder down. So the shoulder that you're leaning on is trying to pull you down. So your hands are pushing the shoulder down. And your bicep is trying to bring you down towards the ground. Might be a tight squeeze for some of us. So if it really bothers you, especially around your neck, don't hold the squeeze. Just give yourself a hug. Then allow the hand to release. You're going to use the left hand, bring the palm close to your face so you can adjust up a little bit. Come back up into tabletop position, adjust the knees so you can go underneath the hips and go back to your ding dong. Just feel the difference in the body, in the sides. We're gonna go back into we're gonna go back into downward facing dog or dolphin pose. Pick which one you're comfortable with. It relies on your wrists. So if your wrists are extra sensitive, you can go into the downward dog with your fist, or you can go on your forearms and go into dolphin. So we're gonna go back. So I'm gonna go in my forearms so I can show everyone who's going on your forearms. Tuck in the toes, lift the hips up, straighten out the legs. Go into your dolphin, and then you're going to twist from the legs this time. Okay, remember, if you're in downward facing dog, it looks this way. You're just twisting. Downward facing dog is going to be a little bit easier than dolphin for some of us. Dolphin might be a little bit easier than downward facing dog for some. Depends on your body. Just listen and twist. Come back to center, bend the knees, come back into down to tabletop position. Big toes together, separate the knees, push your hips back, child's pose. I want you to take your opposite hand this time. Bring that elbow to the knee. Palm facing up. You're going to allow the hand to come towards the chest. Hopefully you can see me giving myself a little flutter on my chest area here. Then I'm going to allow that hand to thread through the needle, which is my opposite arm, right underneath my armpit. And I'm going to look towards it. Just going to breathe here. Okay, if you see my hands wiggling, I'm going to do the same thing we did on the other side. So I'm just going to pat my shoulder and then come down. Pat my shoulder and then come down. Pat my shoulder and then come down. So all you're just doing is going up and down right now. Give yourself a pat in the back. We're doing a great job regardless of all the craziness that's happening around us. We're doing the best we can. So we're just patting ourselves in the back, releasing the pressure that everything has to go perfectly. In Japanese, they love this thing called wabi-sabi. It's the art of appreciating things that are just not perfect. And that is what we are. We are living in a world at this current moment in time that we just cannot control. It's full of cracks, full of holes. And we are just to appreciate them. So you can come back, hold it there. So you're trying to take your hand and push this shoulder down towards the ground. As the other shoulder, the bicep, is trying to squeeze you and pull you down. So you're being pushed and pulled at the same time. Remember, if it hurts your neck, don't do it. Just hold on to yourself. Listen to the birds. Hopefully you can hear the birds outside my yard. Just listen to the silence or whatever is happening around you. Just become one with that. You're going to release that hand
You're going to take this hand right here, I'm tapping, and you're going to bend the elbow so that the hand comes closer to your face. You're going to use that hand to lift you up, get out of the thread, come back into tabletop position. Bring the knees back underneath your hips and return back to ding dong. Just feel the body. Is it still feeling as if all the stuff I asked you to bring up to surface before in the beginning of class, is it still here? Do we still need to wring ourselves out, trying to clean out anything, squeeze all those things that we no longer need out of our body? If we do, that's okay. We have a couple of more twists to do. Let the body heal, let the body know that it's loved, you are loved, and we're changing your environmental space. You're going to come back to center, you're going to bring those knees in, move those legs out the way, come and sit down. So you can go into a crisscross, you can open up your legs. So if crisscross is uncomfortable, you can be here. Crisscross is not as comfortable, it can be here. I did say we're going into a twist, so let me demonstrate the twist from the crisscross first. So we are here, we're going to drop the hands down, I'm going to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to twist and turn. So I'm going to look over my shoulder. Hi there, how you doing? Doing okay? Yeah? And you notice that I'm nodding my head, yes? Because although I'm talking to my wall, I'm acting as if someone else is there. Use some humor. I don't know. Think a big bear is behind you. Not a threatening one. Yogi bear. There we go. Yay. Can I say that live? Oh my goodness. Is that copyrighted? Wow. Maybe a friendly koala. There we go. We can say that. Hi, that's a nice koala. Look how cute you are. How adorable. Yes. Friendly little thing. Then you're going to take a deep breath in, stop the nodding, lift the hands up, because I'm going to go to the other side, because I want to see the koala's friend. Who is the koala's friend? I don't know. I've never been to Australia before, but I can imagine it's a big bouncy kangaroo, and I am just following the kangaroo, jumping up and down. Oh, wow, you are a huge thing. Do you have a joey in your pocket? It is not a pocket, it's a pouch. Stop being so silly, woman. And I'm just watching you go up and down. You gotta use humor during these times. Yes, it does work. Alright, take a deep breath in, come back up, and bring the hands back to the side. So let's open up the legs and let's feel the difference of how it feels with the legs open, with the legs closed. So those are buddies. If you had your legs open, try to bring your legs together, see how it feels. So inhale, bring your hands up. And I'm going to cross, I'm going to make sure that my hand passes this knee. I'm not going to hold on to my knee, I'm going to actually go above it. And I'm going to turn. Ooh, what a deeper twist. And because I'm in a deeper twist, I didn't go towards the koala anymore. Oh, I'm looking at that monkey over my shoulder. I don't know what continent I'm on right now. I need to study National Geographic, yeah? No? No National Geographic? Well, I'm going to say no then. No. But you're not a baboon. That you're not. You are not a baboon. You are a monkey. That tail is extremely long. And boy, can you hang on in that place. And I'm just going to say no. I'm going to shake my head no. No, not a baboon. No. Not a gorilla. Ooh, maybe a lemur. I don't know. I haven't studied my animals, that exotic animals, that deeply yet. I'm going to stop shaking my head. I'm going to take a deep breath in, lift my hands up, come to the other side. And I'm going to do the same thing. Remember, don't go to the knee, go to the above the knee and turn. And well, holy cow, what type of animal are you? You look like a cross of a lion and a tiger. You must be the liger. No, you're not the liger. You're just a dangerous kitty. Oh, wow. And I'm looking at you and you're not going to bite me? Fantastic. I'm glad you're not going to bite me.
I am just staring at you. And just play with it. Use your imaginations. What are you looking at over your shoulder? Piece of, I don't know, piece of candy, coffee cake, whatever it is. Then you're gonna stop right here, take a deep breath in and bring the hands in right from the center. Whoa, how's it feeling? Is it getting dizzy in here? Is it spinning? I hope not. I hope it's not spinning for you. Okay, so you can open up the legs a little bit wider now. Those of you who have your legs closed, I'm sorry, it's time to open them wide again. We're gonna bring our hands forward. Let me adjust my shirt here, thank you very much, okay? Your toes are gonna go up. And because my toes are up, I'm right here. And I want my sit bones to settle into the ground. My back is straight and I'm just trying to push my chest forward. Push my chest forward and I'm gonna rock side to side using my hips. Not my hands, see my hands are not moving. It's really my hips. I'm using these muscles here to move me side to side. So that's your QL in the back. I'm feeling it mostly around this area. Not here, I'm feeling it in the back. So that's my QL, it helps me to twist. Just like my obliques help me to go to the side, that's what happens in the back. It's doing the same thing. And I'm just moving side to side. I'm telling my glutes to sit down, to stay down, to squeeze down. It's just moving side to side and it's trying to open itself up. Okay, remember I did mention in the beginning of class we were talking about twisting. So we're going to twist. Notice I left this hand right here, twisting. I'll bring this hand back to center and I'm going to go to the opposite side. Okay, so my hips are not elevating off the ground. Keep your hips down. You're just twisting and touching the toe. Hey, big toe, where you at? There you are. Awesome. Hey, I can reach my 5 toes. Look at that. Woo, look at that. Can I go to my other 5 toes? Yes, I can. Some of us can't do that. That's okay. Touch whatever part of the leg you can. Doesn't matter what you can do. I just want you to twist and feel that back muscle back there trying to open itself up. Okay, so if you notice, I'm twisting a little bit more. So I'm just going to go try to twist. This time I'm trying to bring my other hand, my shoulder elevated up. So I'm trying to go into a different angle to touch my toes, twisting. That's how it looks like. If you can do that, great. If you can't, do the best you can. You're just going into a twist. This time you're twisting from the mid-center line of your obliques. You're allowing the thoracic spine to twist along with you. Okay, so you're going in a higher level. So this is my hand lowering, but my head's still here. So I'm just going to show it how it looks like with the hand elevated. You don't have to touch the toes if you can't. Okay, I just want that shoulder elevated. But you are going into a twist. That's how it looks like. Do the best you can, not the best I can. I'm trying to push myself, of course, so I can go into my own twist. But do the best you can. Just wanted you to feel the deepness of the twist, how we can open ourselves up to more blessings, less stress, realizing that we just can't control the small stuff. There's a lot of things we just can't control in this world, but yoga, we can. In your breath, we can. In our movements, we can. So just take your time and just go in deep.
come back to center and walk yourself up. Hopefully you're feeling the twist. You can bring the legs in nice and slow. Bend the knees. I'm going to meet you at my mat because I'm going to walk towards my mat so I can lay down here. And I'm going to roll myself slowly onto the ground. And I'm going to open my arms out to the side. So I want you to keep your lower half on the mat. So where is your lower half? If you come to where you can feel your iliac part of your hip, nice, those two big bones in the front and then the ones in the back. That is to stay down. So from here down, your feet are staying on the ground, okay? We're going to open our arms up like a T. I'm going to take my right hand because it's the hand that's closest to you at this current moment in time. I'm going to lift it up to the sky. Right in front of my chest, I'm going to allow the shoulder to lift so I can turn towards my opposite hand so I can try to touch either the elbow crease or the other hand, depending on how far you can reach. And then I'm going to suck that shoulder back down to the ground. Inhale, lift that hand up and roll it back down to the ground. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on my left side. So this is the shoulder. My shoulder is still pressed against the ground. And lift the shoulder up, twist. I'm not even turning towards that side. If I was to turn, I would be using my hips slightly. Oh, let me bring it down here, it's not that high. Okay, come down this way. And then I'm rolling only from the upper part of the body. That's all I'm doing. So I'm going to come back up, lift my shoulder, turn from the upper part of my quadrant. So from here. Okay, then I'm going to lift the arm up so that way the shoulder can press back down again and open up. So I'm just taking turns. That's all that's happening. Taking turns. If it's easier to roll your head with it, then do that. You're just twisting from the upper part of the body. So usually we would be moving our knees side to side. But this time we're doing it to the shoulders. And then open up the hands. And just stay here. Gonna open up the legs a little bit wide, wider than your mat. So you're feeling your inner groin, inner thighs opening up. Your small of the back is still pressing down against the ground. So you're going to use your ankles and your IT bands. You're going to open up the knees just slightly, a little bit more, so you can feel the digging from here to here. And then you're going to try to bring the knees together so you can feel the internal pulling. So now you're stretching the IT bands, but you're using the inner groin. You do the opposite way. You're pulling the inner groin, but you're stretching the IT bands. Ooh, my feet are slipping. Naughty toes, get a grip. I'm just going in and out nice and slow. One position may be a lot easier than the other. Don't judge it. Don't be harsh with yourself. Just be. I exhale, I just bring my knee in. When I inhale, I bring it out. If you allow your mind to wander, that's okay. This is the time that we just allowing ourselves to be. Just be who you are. Just be what your body wants to be right now. All you're doing is moving your body and you're allowing it to breathe. Come back to center. You're going to bring your knees, you're going to bring your feet, I should say, in towards your mat. Your knees are a little bit closer to themselves. And this time we're going to turn. When we twist, I want your hands to go one way, your head to go the same way as your hands, but your feet go the opposite way. What in the world did I just say? So here it is. I'm going to bring my knees together. I'm moving one side and my hands are going the opposite way. So yes, I'm going to bend my elbow because I can't really reach that side as I'm twisting. And then I'm going to go and twisting to the other side. And I'm just going to keep going. So I'm twisting side to side. So I'm twisting both sides of my body. This is something we usually do not do, but we're going to do it today. Because this is going to allow us to twist the center line of our body a little bit deeper than usual. So your arms are trying to go this way and pull. So you're trying to pull to this direction with your arms, but your knees are saying, no, I want to go the opposite way. Where are you going? And that's what you're going to do. You're just going to keep switching side to side. Last one. You're going to come back to center. You're going to bring your hands to the sides of the body and extend your legs out. Welcome to Savasana. How are you feeling? Is that pressure gone? I hope so. I really do. And I just want you to breathe here into your body. I hope you can hear the birds flying. I hope you can hear nature speaking to you from where you are. I hope you can feel the air gently brush your face. Full of clean energy, lots of good health. Allow strength to walk into your body and take inhabitants there. Allow light and energy to flow not only within you, but throughout your body. That wherever you go, you're showing a beacon of light. And it's strong, it's positive, it's energetic, it's cleansing, it's compassionate. imagination to run free. As you lie here, feel yourself on the beach, feel yourself in the park, feel yourself being wherever it is that allows you to be free, one with nature, one with yourself, one with the great source of energy that connects us all. Allow yourself to go deep within yourselves. Your tiny little blood cells. And I want you to give them their marching orders. Give them the encouragement speech. You are healthy. You are happy. You are well. We are free from any illness. We are free from any pain. We are free to be healthy, to be happy little cells. That tells us now, my little alarm has set, that it is time for our session to end. So I want you to come and put your legs together, nice and slow, while I tell Alexa to be quiet. Alexa, cancel. Now allow yourself to move your knees side to side. And make sure YouTube didn't just cancel out my class because of Alexa talking to you. You're going to roll onto the side towards the camera. Allow one hand to come right in front of you. And you're just going to rest here and be thankful for whatever. Be thankful for whatever. Thank you for the reminder that I need to let go of certain things. I need to let go of things I can't control, like pop-ups like that. I can't control when technology wants to take over my streaming. I can't control what I can't control. And I just need to let it go. So I thank you for your patience. I thank you for your understanding. I thank you guys, and I thank the universe for allowing me to always have a great sense of humor about things. And I push my hand against the floor and roll myself up. Thank you, birds, for singing for me, singing for my class. Thank you, body, for dealing with me. Thank you, energy, for flowing with me. And then I lower my hands off my lap. I take a deep breath in, elevate the gaze, elevate my arms. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Place my palms together and I seal the practice. Thank you guys again. I'm so glad you are here. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe. May the light in me honor the light in you always. Namaste. I see you guys.